In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row.
That mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below.
We are the dead, short days ago. We lived, felt on, saw sunset glow.
Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields.
Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw.
Torch be yours, hold it high, if ye brave faith with us who die.
We shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
Cooking in the kitchen now, that's what we do. There's something cooking in the kitchen just for you. We'll need a recipe, a bowl for that. Get some fruits and vegetables and snippety snap. Cooking in the kitchen with all of my friends, and everyone is having fun. Cooking in the kitchen with all of my friends, everyone is having fun. Cooking up a storm, now that's what we do. There's something cooking in the kitchen just for you. We'll need a recipe and a plate for that. Get some fruits and vegetables and snippety snap. Cooking in the kitchen with all of my friends, and everyone is having fun. Cooking in the kitchen with all of my friends, everyone is having fun. Find me some vegetables. Find me some tomatoes. Find me some fruits.
Let's talk. How to keep mentally healthy during lockdown. Here at RCSCC Patriot, we realize that our cadets and staff may be feeling overwhelmed. So we invited Captain Fowler, Patriot CFP board member, to come and speak to us about self-care. Captain Fowler took us through some hoops to help us better understand stress factors. He walked us through what happens to the brave to resilient people, and provided us with some great self-care tools, even guiding us all through a breathing exercise. It's been a couple of weeks since this meeting, and several cadets have reported that they are using the breathing techniques to help them release stress. We want to thank Captain Fowler for taking the time to help us recognize the different types of stress and providing us with some great tools to manage. Thank you from the cadets and staff at RCSCC.
your right shoulder. So all of us shot before, so we all know what that means. But if it's not firmly in there, I've seen multiple people shoot without it firmly there, and it totally messes up your shot, and you get really mad. If it's not firmly in your shoulder, your shots aren't going to be consistent.
So it's good to get into the habit of kind of doing this meditation beforehand, because now what's going on is we're more relaxed, we're prepared.
I want you to imagine that you're inhaling a positive feeling, and then you're going to hold it, allow it to fill up your body, and then you exhale any stress and negativity from your day. So let's try that. Inhale the positivity, hold it, release the stress.
Alright. Oh, you beat Chief Marshal! Oh, pathetic, she got last, come on.
I was reading through it because I didn't do the icing because I wanted to see if it
Wow.
And I literally taught the lesson too.
You did! Impressively, I may say. That was fun.
That's impressive.
See, now you can say this is fun, tell your friends.
Yeah.
What does the UPAR team do? Together we created social media posts, interviewed current forces members to create hometowners, captured video using multimedia platforms, including TikTok, Snapchat, and more, and took photos to be used as part of our public affairs portfolio. The hometowners were a great experience. The cadets had the opportunity to learn new skills like interviewing, and together we all got to learn more about some current forces members.
For me, it's really just a day to think back and remember that, I get to be the person who I am today because of what they had given up for us. So for me, it's super important because, you never know what you have until it's gone. My fellow cadets and I had so much fun playing the virtual escape room this year that we decided for our display we would make our own. We all banded together to pick a storyline and theme that we all liked, and that was a haunted shipwreck. We all felt it connected perfectly to cadets and was a fun way to make a creative story for our peers to enjoy. We used the new Google Forms layout and worked hard on Tuesdays writing scripts and choosing questions, and even worked for hours on the weekends so we could have it done on time. All in all, we are more than pleased with what we have created and are beyond proud of the dedication each and every one of us has put towards the room, and absolutely loved being able to share it with everyone once it was finished.
For far too long, we have been slaves to the sea, stuck in this never-ending loop. Our ships were taken by a Bermuda Triangle, and it's time we got out. However, we were once noble sailors and will give one single chance to escape. If you correctly answer all our riddles and questions successfully, we will make to the main deck and we will let you go. If not, your ship is ours.
Virtual participation in band, drill, biathlon, and all cadet activities can offer many challenges. This year, our swearing-in ceremony was conducted a little differently. Please take a few moments to watch as our coxswain will swear in our ordinary cadets as official members of our ship, RCSCC Patriot.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Hereby affirm my loyalty. To Her Majesty the Queen. For heirs and successors. And to RCSCC Patriot, our ship.
RCSCC Patriot.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the 221 RCSCC Academy of War Commendations.
Tighter. Tighter. Right. Actually, it looks like you're about right. It's okay. Come on. Right. Come on. You can hug me. You can hug me. Come on, you can hug me. You can hug. You can hug. You can hug.
Hi, I'm Petty Officer First Class Jackson, and today I'm going to talk about my experience as a cadet. So, for me, cadets has been such a great experience. I've learned so much about leadership. I've grown so much confidence in myself, and I've just learned so many skills overall. I think that cadets is just such a great experience for people to have. I've had so much fun meeting all these new people, especially at camp, which is one of the best summers I've ever had. And I think cadets has just been an overall great experience. I've just grown so much, and it's been one of the best decisions in my life to have joined cadets. And I'm extremely grateful to all the staffs and all the officers that have made sure I've had a great time at cadets.
Go crazy, go on, dude. Yeah. Shake, shake, shake! Arm shake. One. There you go! One. Arm shake.
Hello, Petty Officer First Class Sue here, doing my over the boards video. Yeah, I just really wanted to say, thank you to y'all. Cadets has been an absolute blast, because I met a lot of amazing people along the way, and I've done a lot of really fun things that I wouldn't have been able to, otherwise. I went sailing, I was able to fire an air rifle at an actual range, which was really cool, and I got to stand outside alone in the cold for 2 hours during Remembrance Day vigil. That was pretty fun too, even though it was kind of cold. Yeah. And I remember when I was just a tiny phase 1, everything seemed really daunting and overwhelming. I had to learn a lot of new things, like heads. What are even heads, man? I just want to go to the washroom. And officers seemed a bit scary, but as a phase 5 now, I can guarantee, I swear with my heart that the officers are not scary. They're really nice people. Yeah. And I think my message to all the new cadets, or the phase 1s and the phase 2s, is that don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because cadets gives you a lot of opportunities you can't find anywhere else. And I think it's important that you take a hold of them. Right? Where else are you going to be able to, get on a boat and learn how to sail? Where else are you going to, get to hold an actual air rifle and, fire at a shooting range? Right? And, yeah, so just take hold of those opportunities and enjoy it while you can. Yeah, peace out.
Hello, my name is Petty Officer First Class Yavorski, and my experience in cadets has been overwhelmingly positive. From the skills I've learned to the friends I've met and the leadership skills I've learned as well. I'd say my favorite thing about cadets has to be the camp. Camp is always amazing. Going to a place like in my case, I went to CTC Blackdown, and the weather was so hot there, but everything was worth it. Like for fitness and sports instructor, it was actually really fun, and you improved on yourself, like your own physical shape. You did diet, like you learned proper diets, as well as you were taught a lot of qualities. We would switch in between leadership roles, where one would lead our division, and we would have a leader in our division. Every single time it would switch out, and I was at one point leading a division, and you learn how to do that as well. You learn a lot about fitness there, and not just in my case, you don't just learn fitness. Camp is a wide variety, and that's why there's a lot of skills that you can learn. You can learn sailing. I have my CANSO level, and I also have a PCOC license, which means I'll be able to operate motorized vessels. Another thing is, one of my more favorite experiences in cadets was bonding with people and getting friendships, as well as seamanship. Seamanship is probably the most valuable thing about sea cadets, because you learn knots and all sorts of things. It helped me learn how to tie a bowline, which I couldn't do for the heck of me because I can't remember it, but here I am remembering how to do a bowline. And the people you meet along the way are friendships that will last forever. You don't forget about the people you met, and the memories you make are stellar, like amazing memories. The memories I have right now are still engraved in my head, and I've had some amazing times at RCSCC Patriot.
Hello guys, I'm P.O. Yavorski, and I'm going to talk about my experience during cadets. One thing that I really liked about cadets is that I got to make a lot of friends and share very memorable moments with them. Examples of that would be during camp, seamanship, and sail weekends. There's one time that I sunk a boat, but we do not talk about that. You also get to learn very useful skills, like I mentioned, seamanship, tying knots, sailing, and a PCOC license. Yes, I can now drive a boat. I don't know. And I also got taught how to be an effective leader by being a DPO, which was really fun. And knowing myself, if I tried being a leader nowadays without the cadet program, it would be pretty hard. So cadets has taught me a lot of useful stuff, and I'd like to say thank you.
One of my favorite memories of Chief Marshal is when she received the Cadet Medal of Excellence, mostly because she was so surprised and shocked as she didn't expect it. And finally, if you know Chief Marshal, then you know this is a family thing. Her entire family has been involved with Patriot. She isn't the first, nor will she be the last, but she has certainly been memorable. You will be missed, Chief Marshal.
Hi guys, it's Chief Marshal here, just saying my goodbye message to all my friends in Cadets and family. My time at Cadets has taught me so many skills such as teamwork, self-confidence, and organization. Over my cadet career, I have felt like I have gained so many friends and am grateful to be part of this amazing family. I think my most memorable moment for me in Cadets has to be our famous Washington trip, where I had my first and hopefully last experience on a prison bus. Don't worry though, it was an amazing gesture by them to transport us back to our camp. It was the best trip I've ever been on, and the officers made it a whole more memorable for me. My advice to all the new cadets is to get involved. There are so many great teams and great experiences and extra training you could be a part of, and don't be afraid to join in and have the fun with everyone else.
Left wheel, turn it high, right.
Double back. Don't double back. You got to do. I'm just following you.
One out. One.
Guys, one out.
Put your one in front of you.
Okay, one.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Hereby affirm my loyalty to Her Majesty the Queen.
Remembrance Day is a time to acknowledge the courage and sacrifice of all the soldiers that have served Canada. We commemorate those who fought because their heroism and bravery brought us the freedom that we have today.
Hello everybody. I know that having cadets move online this year has been very difficult for each and every one of you, and so I would like to thank you all for sticking it out with me. I hope that you enjoyed the activities that we did this year and that you still found something to love about cadets. To all the cadets that aren't aging out this year, I would like to leave you with a piece of advice, and that is to set a goal that you want to achieve by the end of your cadet career. Make that your motivation for coming on Tuesday nights when you're swamped with homework, or when you have to wake up early for weekend training. There are so many things that you can do through the cadet program, so choose something and work at it with all that you have. I can honestly say that when I first joined Navy League almost 10 years ago, little Annie Chan was shy and reserved, but she soon learned that cadets could teach her independence, confidence, and how to be a strong leader. So that's why when I came to Sea Cadets, I made it my goal to become a leader and to share my knowledge with my fellow cadets in any capacity. And here I stand today, speaking to you as the coxswain, something I never imagined I could achieve. Ultimately, the effort that you put into cadets will reward you with unique opportunities and amazing experiences. Finally, I would like to say thank you to all of the people that I've met through the cadet program for learning with me, challenging me, teaching me, and most importantly, sharing fun times together. I would like to thank my senior cadets for all of your dedication and hard work this year. And lastly, I would like to thank Sub-Lieutenant Raper, Lieutenant Bottomley, and the entire officer staff for believing in me and helping me grow into the person I am today. I wish all of you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
Good day to all the corps and squadrons of COA. On behalf of Lieutenant Colonel Leonard and Chief Godbout, I'd like to thank you for inviting me to address you today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Major Jack Kelly. I'm the Officer Commanding of the COA office. The 2020-2021 training year is coming to a close, and I want to take this moment to pass on my congratulations on a very successful year. I'm grateful to our community of cadets, their families, officers, volunteers, and the many ways that we have learned to live with the challenges of COVID-19. Virtual learning pitched us into circumstances very few of us ever imagined, and it is amazing to witness the engagement, dedication, and resilience at the corps and squadron level. The creativity, commitment, flexibility of your adult staff and senior cadets has not gone unnoticed. Many of you are celebrating the culmination of the training year with a virtual ceremonial review, virtual award ceremonies, or a virtual mess dinner. For some senior cadets, it'll be your last day in our organization as a cadet. I want to give you my heartfelt appreciation and thank you for your service to your junior cadets and your loyalty to your officers. I wish you an abundance of success in your future endeavors. I want to thank you all for everything that you've done for your country, your community, and the Canadian Cadet Organization. I wish you a safe and restful summer. We're looking forward to being together in whatever way that September brings. Rejuvenated and ready for the year ahead. Please stay healthy and safe. You are Canada's finest.
Hello. I'd like to thank the cadets, parents, and officers for all their hard work this year. I know it's been different and challenging at times, and I know that everyone has been trying their best to keep the kids interacted and have fun throughout the year being virtual. May not have been what we had planned, but hopefully it's an experience that you'll remember forever. And hopefully that we'll be able to meet again in person come September. So until then, I hope everyone has a safe and happy summer. Thanks.
Good evening to all the guests, staff, parents, and cadets. I know we are all hoping that this year would be different than last year, but here we are again. The challenges that this pandemic have created seem to be never ending. Despite these challenges, I'm pleased that we are able to take this opportunity to celebrate your many achievements this year. When we started this training year in September, it was with the hope that virtual training was a short-term measure and that we would be able to return to in-person activities shortly. None of us could imagine that we would end our training year again this year with virtual parade nights and a virtual annual ceremonial review. Despite the difficult circumstances, cadets and staff of 221 Patriot have risen to face this challenge the same way they have with other challenges in the past, with strength of character, creativity, and a wealth of positive energy. Our senior cadets have played a very active role in assisting with organizing, entertaining, and engaging activities virtually from the comfort and safety of our homes. We have enjoyed many unique activities this year, such as scavenger hunts, virtual escape rooms, gingerbread house challenges, cooking challenges, and building a boat challenges. These accomplishments embody why Sea Cadet program is so important for you, the cadets. The skills you have acquired, the teamwork you have employed, and the professionalism you have displayed throughout this year will be with you forever. These skills will only continue to grow with continuous participation. I am immensely proud of all of you for carrying on with your cadet training this year throughout this very difficult year. We are looking forward to resuming our normal activities in the fall and hope to see you all there. Thank you. From
all
the
cadets
of
RCSCC.
Patriot.
We
would
like
to
think
our
officers
for
all
the
effort
they
put
into
Cadets.
Program.
Really.
Appreciate.
Your.
Dedicate.
Care.
Making. Our.
Tuesday.
Nice. Something.
Care.
Look. Forward.
Care.
We.
Had.
So,
Much.
Fun.
And.
We.
Hope.
You.
did